In attempts to reconnect with myself and the world around me, I'm hitting the road, traveling 1,600 miles on my bike from Vancouver, BC, Canada, down to Los Angeles, California. Along the way, I'm staying with amazing people I've met on myspace.com and couchsurfing.com, people who have opened their hearts and their homes to me and offered me a place to sleep on my way down the coast. Hey everybody, checking in with you from Longview, Washington, my last stop in Washington State before I hit Portland, Oregon tomorrow. Last night I was in Olympia, staying with my new wonderful friends Chloe, Michaela, and Alex, three amazing artists living in a very, very cool house just a few blocks outside of Olympia, downtown Olympia.
Oh hey, come on in.
You'll see in the tour here, their house is just filled with magical little wonderments. Every square inch is covered in something artistic and personal that they've made, and it's a really neat place, and I had a wonderful time. It was really a pleasure being there. Hi guys, thank you for having me. It was really fun, and hung out with them a bit, helped Alex build a new mulch box, worm box out in the backyard. Hung out. It was nice and sunny when I got to Olympia, which was really a blessing. And then headed over to see them rehearse with their band, who has some just amazing, beautiful songs. Anyway, today was an amazing ride. I actually took a bus part way and then rode about 40 something miles down here, but it was beautiful. It was quiet, and the scenery was just gorgeous right along this big emerald green lake, or river I mean. One of the personal goals I set on this trip was to address this inner voice I have running all the time, this inner critic that's kind of constantly interrupting my thought process when I'm interacting with others, when I'm socializing, or when I'm in conversation with someone. And I've noticed how self-aware I am and how much I need to kind of get out of myself and out, just more connected to the people I'm speaking with, and connected with what we're talking about, and connected with all that. So, and actually before I left today, I read a passage in this book. Once again I'm plugging this book. I do not work for this publisher or this artist, but this is When Things Fall Apart by Pima Chodron, and it really clarified kind of what I'm working on, and it was my inspiration for today's thoughts while I was writing, and I just want to read part of it to you. And it says, learning how to be kind to ourselves, learning how to respect ourselves is important. Reason that it's important fundamentally, when we look into our own hearts and begin to discover what is confused and what is brilliant, what is bitter and what is sweet, it isn't just ourselves we're discovering the universe. And when we discover the Buddha that we are, we realize that everything and everyone is Buddha. Everything is equally precious and whole and good, and everyone is equally precious and whole and good. When we regard thoughts and emotions with humor and openness, that's how we perceive the universe. We're not just talking about our individual liberation, but how to help the community we live in, how to help our families, our country, and the whole continent, not to mention the world and the galaxy, and as far as you want to go. There's an interesting transition that occurs naturally and spontaneously. We begin to find that to the degree that there is bravery in ourselves, the willingness to look, to point directly at our own hearts, and to the degree that there is kindness towards ourselves, there is confidence that we can actually forget ourselves and open up to the world. And that was a really inspiring part, and I read it about 5 times this chapter. I feel good. Tomorrow I've got I think about 65-70 miles, so it's a big day, but I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a nice route. I'm actually cutting down into Portland and then taking the 30 highway along this little inlet river thing, and should be really nice. And I will check in with you again soon and tell you all about my stay here in Longview. Talk to you soon. Peace.